Hey everybody, it's Clint Arthur, and I am here with someone who I've never spoken to before. I got an email last night from Kimleigh Smith, the beautiful woman in the other side of this video interview. And at first I deleted this email because it just seemed like, what the heck is that, you know? Let me read it to you, and you tell me if you would have deleted this email too. Urgent success story. Oh my God, I 5 times my income in less than 90 days and I am so grateful. Right there, I read that and I'm like, delete. It's like, who's sending me spam about some scam, right? But then I looked at it because, like, as I was deleting it, I noticed there was a 323 area code phone number in there. And I'm like, holy cow, what kind of person's going to put their phone number in there? I got it out of my trash. I read it and I'm like, oh my God. So first of all, Kimleigh, welcome to the call and thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Are we going live or you're recording?
We're recording this right now, okay? And I'm gonna send it out. I'm gonna use this in my books. I'm gonna send it out to my to people because
get the physical check in the mail and we can take a picture.
Somehow you got a hold of the income doubler. Tell us, how did that happen?
Oh, just totally random. A friend of mine has this organization, like a not-for-profit, and it's called PAVE, and it's a wonderful organization. I went to this event that another friend had bought a ticket to, and she had a free book in the little gift bag. It was a free book, Clint. Like, that's what's so crazy about this. Total free book. And so I got it in my little gift bag, my little swag bag, and I put it aside for a while. And like in February, I actually started it and did it for like a week. And I was like, blah, blah. I got totally busy and I was like running around like crazy. And then May, actually, yeah, because my father died December. And so February is still kind of loopy. And then May happened. And so May 11th, I was like, I'm just going to start this book. I'm at a place where, like, I'm trying to build these businesses. I've had a great career. My life has been good. But, like, I've never, like, I was reading your little thing, said, I've never gotten to that place where it's like, ugh, the money's just rolling. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, I'm doing everything the universe has asked me to do. I'm listening. I'm doing my thing. I'm, going with, like, what my instincts are telling me to do and creating wonderful things, but never getting to that great place. So I started in May, and my due date was August 10, 2012. I deserve to be earning at least $10,000 by August 10, 2012 or sooner, and I'm grateful to be earning at least, and I'm grateful to be a woman to earn at least $10,000.
Nice! Yeah!
So that was it, and then, the whole other one. So I was super psyched, but I was like, I'm just going to believe it. I'm just going to listen. I made my little recording. I put the recording down. I listened to it every time I went to sleep, and I'm totally a believer. Like, I believe that we can manifest our own destiny. And I knew that because this stuff that is about creating my new business was all, manifested and also given to me, like gifted. So I was like, okay, I'm going to listen. If this is what you want me to do, universe, I'll do it. You're going to have to help me because I don't know how I'm going to get the money to make it happen. And you know what I'm saying? You know where I'm at.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
A pretty good living, but like I'm struggling, like not in a horrible way, but like everything I've got is going into these businesses, which means there ain't nothing extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am committed to making these businesses happen, committed to changing the way people see things, committed to making life awesome. And so I was making that committing and putting everything into it. So somebody stole my phone this last Thursday, and I was like, okay, I'm just done. I'm doing everything you asked me to do. I got the books. I'm really channeling good things. I'm letting go of all the old, bringing in the new. I have this quote that you must be willing to sacrifice who you are for what you want to become.
Yeah.
It's kind of my life. So I'm like, I am letting go of old boyfriends. I am letting go of anything that's holding me back. Friends that are in my way, like everything I'm letting go of. I am committed to making this change and changing my life. And then somebody steals my cell phone. And I'm like, and there's stuff in there. It's like my last message that my dad ever sent me on my birthday before he died. Like, shit you don't want to let go of. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm like, okay, the universe is saying it's time to move on. It's time to let go and move on. Like, I'm not going to cry. Do not make me cry. And so I'm like, whatever. And so Thursday, I'm like expecting this check that from this commercial I did to be like $5,020, but it's $520. And I'm like, oh. So then I go get my cell phone, which is $256 of that $520. I'm like, this has got to be a joke. But the first message that pops up once I get my phone is a bing from my agent. And it says, it's her assistant saying, hey, Kimleigh, you need to come in. Tina needs to talk to you about something very important. And I'm like, great, I'm going to get fired. be fired on this thing. So I pop in, and I'm like, Tina, you're firing me? She's like, look, I would not fire you in person. I would fire you over the phone because I do not like confrontation. So I go in. She shuts the door behind her. She pulls up this contract. She flips it around. She says, let me know if that number works for you. And I scream. I jump out of the chair. I run out of the room, and I slam the door. I take a deep breath, and I'm like, and so I go back in calmly, and I look at the number. And I have been in this business for a very long time. I've made a lot of money. I've booked a lot of commercials, but I've never had a renegotiation on anything, ever, in the 20 years that I've been in this business. And it's this renegotiation for this commercial I did that ended last May. That's only internet, only overseas, and it's amount of money that is 5 times what I'm asking. $62,500. And I scream, and she's like, don't say anything till Monday because you're going to sign the contract. And she goes, never in my career have I ever gotten everything I've asked for. So she's like putting out the big number plus 10%. She's saying, I don't even have to pay the 10% off of it. Like, I am bawling my eyes out. Like, then I call my mom. Like, the only person I tell is my mom because I'm like, and then I tell a few other people that I know get it. But I'm like, look, I can't really say anything till Monday because Tina's freaking out because she can't believe how easy this was, but she doesn't realize that it's my gift. Like, it's my universal gift. You know what I'm saying? And she's never seen magic happen. She's seen lots of negotiation happen over and over and over again. And I'm like, magic money. And like before I went into my agent's office, I was like, I'm either going to get fired or magic money's going to fall out of the sky. And I'm yelling at the universe driving, I can't believe you're doing this to me. Somebody stole my phone. I'm doing everything you asked me to. If magic money doesn't land in my lap today, I am literally going to be done. Like, I'm not going to be able to do what you've asked me to do. I'm not going to be able to like focus my energy on what you said. Like, you've told me that these are the businesses you want me to do. You told me that this is how I'm supposed to change the world. Well, if that's what you want, then you better help me because I am at my last leg. I thought I was going to have a big check and I had a small check. Like, something's got to give. I have given and given and given. This magic money has got to fall in my lap. You've probably seen some amazing things in life. You have. I mean, you've created something amazing. I've read your stories. Magic money landed in my lap. And God, I'm like speechless. The contract starts August 1st, which was yesterday, 2012. That's what I was signing. My mantra was for August 10th, 2012, or sooner. And I'll tell you what, like my agent's like, I guess I'll believe it when the check shows up, so maybe we'll hold this off until then. But I'm just saying, Clint, $62,500, period. All I could remember was the 62. I couldn't even remember the rest. I had to call my agent on Monday and be like, what exactly was that total? Because I was flabbergasted. Completely and utterly flabbergasted. I'm asking for 10 G's. You heard my mantra. I'm like, all I need to do, everything that I need to do is $10,000. Like, that's it. And that was like, I'm going to scrape by. I'm going to make this happen. I can do it on that, you know?
Okay, let me say a couple of things. Because I tell you what, girl, that is like the greatest story I've ever heard. And let's just improve that story a little bit. All right? I remember that event, the PAVE event. I paid to attend that event. And I donated books on top of it. Okay? And
front door, Clint.
Okay. And you were at the front door?
Yeah, no.
Okay, wait. It's not over. And the book I donated was my other book, The Last Year of Your Life. And I think they asked for 60 books. And I was short 5. So I said, let me just add 5 copies of The Income Doubler on top of The Last Year of Your Life. There was only 5. There was 10 times as many books of the other book, okay? 11 times. Like, you were more likely to have received the other book as your gift than what you got
Shut up.
I mean, the chance of you getting that book is just like ridiculously small. Then the second thing I want to say is one of my favorite shows is this show called Episodes with Matt LeBlanc, and the couple who are the stars of the show, the showrunners on the program, they get called into the office of the head of the studio and the head of development, and they're like, "You're not firing us? We thought you were going to fire us." And the girl goes, "We would never fire you in person."
You're going to fire me in person. There's no way that's going to happen. I can't believe you just said there was only 5 of those books. I'm assuming everybody got one and everybody's calling you with these awesome stories. 5, Clint? You're kidding me. And there's probably people who didn't even get that book. There's probably a couple of those books who never even got passed out.
Everybody else got The Last Year of Your Life.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so there's a few things that you did really, really good. Number 1, your mantra is right on the money. So many people are like, adding stupid stuff to their mantras or leaving things out, like at least. They leave out at least, or they leave out or sooner. They just don't. For some reason, people don't want to do exactly what the expert tells them to do. And it's like, if your doctor says take 2 pills every 4 hours, that's what you do, right? So why don't you say the mantra exactly the way I tell you to say it? All right? So that's number 1. You did exactly the mantra. Number 2, you did the audio recording. So many people don't do the audio recording.
It was so... Okay.
I wake up from I take naps. I do the mantra audio recording while I'm taking a nap. I'm doing a program right now. It's called, I've got a team of 8 people around the country. We're doing an income doubler program right now together. We meet weekly on conference calls. So I'm doing it myself right now.
Level.
For the next level, right? And I do my mantra audio recording. I listen to it. I take a nap. I wake up from those naps. I feel so good.
I almost can't sleep now unless the mantra's playing. Like, and then I turned it on. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot to put on my mantra. Yeah, it's been life-changing because a friend of mine, one of the few people that I told, because I kind of like to keep this stuff, not tight, but like you don't want to share it with people who are negative because they're just going to be like, where's my business? And how come well, I'm not going to get the book because that book's not going to work for me. The whole person. So I was telling one of my girlfriends and she was like, it's so funny because I told them, I said, Clint said, do not tell anybody about this book until you actually get the money because otherwise they're going to think you're crazy. So I told her that I was doing. She goes, I've actually noticed a change in you. Like I'm already one of those people that actually I'm the inspirer. I'm the person that like people feed off of, which is awesome. I love that place in my life. But she was like, I saw you change over these months. Becoming more focused, really like tightening in on what you want out of these 2 businesses. Like, how are you going to make them like this whole, like if I told you the other side of my craziness, you'll flip. But something happened to me 8 years ago and then it was validated again 2 years ago where I was like, okay, clearly this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And it was all like 8 years ago, all I could hear was think bigger than Oprah, think bigger than Oprah, think bigger than Oprah. Now, I love my Oprah to death, but I'm like, what does that mean? And so I kind of pushed it away. And then 2 years ago, somebody brought my show to Hawaii, and she'd never seen my show before. And when she saw my show, the first thing she said to me was, think bigger than Oprah. I sobbed. I know that I'm supposed to be greatness. No doubt about it. I've never doubted it. My mom was like, you never doubted this. I can't believe this has happened to you. Like, the magic within the magic within the magic within the magic. And then the other day before this even happened, I put a post up, in pursuit of magic.
I'm so happy that I undeleted your message because you are so awesome, and I just love you. You're such an awesome person. I mean, I could tell that, and I really appreciate your trusting my whole system and believing and doing the work the way it's supposed to be done. And I think we should have a whole nother conversation about you like you asked me a question, well, what am I supposed to do? Okay, am I supposed to keep saying the mantra for the rest of the time, or do I double it again? My big thing is don't get greedy.
No, and I don't want to.
Right?
I don't want to. You had said that it was a 180-day program, and you had said some people get it before then, and if you get it before then, you keep going. So I was just, for me,
right.
Because when you see stuff like this happen, it's a validation of who and what you are and why you're here and what you're doing, and keep on that path.
Okay, so this is my advice to you. I would say continue your mantra and leave out the dates.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because you've already hit the date.
Yeah.
Or actually go through until August 10th, which is your date, and then stop saying the date.
Okay.
And you can keep, okay, now, I would go another month or so. It's already programmed into your subconscious mind so deep, right? And then I would stop saying the mantra. Now, the program is 180 days because it takes time for the money to show up. You've already earned the money. You signed that deal, the money is on its way. It just has to show up in your bank account, right? So, yeah. But it's from a major corporation, so it's coming. It's from a major corporation, right?
Yeah.
So it's coming. All right. Now, what I would say is 3, 4, 5, 6 months from now, I want you to put together a team of your friends. And I want you to say, all right, guys, we're all going to do this together. And I'm going to lead this team. And I would be happy to come and, like, you know, be a guest speaker at your weekly meetings, right? And this would be an entrepreneurial team that you would put together of people you care about and love, who you would want to share this bounty with. And together you would go through the experience of reprogramming your subconscious minds and sharing entrepreneurial insights and discoveries that you would learn along the way and that I could help guide you with, because I have other stuff. I don't know if you've read What They Teach You at the Wharton Business School. That's one of my books. Okay? I have TV training programs teaching people how to book themselves on TV news to become celebrities. Okay? All kinds of stuff to help entrepreneurs. And, you're not obligated to do anything, but I would say the next step for you would be just live in this income level for a while and enjoy that. And then put together a group and with a group that you're going to lead, because I tell you what, life, you think stuff is going great for you now? Wait till you step up and say, I'm going to be a leader of entrepreneurs. I'm going to lead my friends to new prosperity. Your whole life is going to rocket after you say, I'm going to be a leader of my community, of my people. I'm going to help my people to get ahead in their lives. That's when your life explodes. So that's the next step.
So I'm going to continue this till August 10th, and then another month?
Another month without the dates.
Without the dates. I already have the only people I told were my closest, and they've already bought the book. They're like psyched because they've been kind of following my life for a long time, and I've been their encourager, which is awesome. So they're already doing it. What do I do? Because my people are already doing it right now. Like, they literally, John just bought the book, Lauren just bought the book, Tangy just bought the book, Kelly just bought the book, and John and Kelly work with me in my foundation, and 6 people already bought the book. Like, I'm done. Whenever I say, did I whisper that enough?
No, I hear you. I mean,
It's a great thing, because I believe that we are put on this earth to inspire one another, to encourage one another, to lift each other up. It's what both of my businesses are. It's really about expounding, because I don't believe we're meant to be sick. I don't believe we're meant to be poor. I don't believe we're meant to be worried, concerned, all of those things that we live in, especially as Americans. We're not supposed to be there. We're supposed to flourish. Everything's supposed to flourish. And if you're in a place where you are not flourishing, it has nothing to do with what's going on outside. It has everything to do with what's in you. It just is. It's like that when I read your book. And before that, I was kind of on that path. And when I read your book, I was like, yeah, what am I not doing? What am I not committed to? Because everything you commit to works. If you want to lose weight, you commit to it, it works. If you don't commit to it, it doesn't work. I've lost 50 pounds. I donated a kidney, gained 85 pounds, lost 50. I've got 40 more to go. Whatever you commit to happens. So, what do you want to commit to? You want to commit to greatness, or do you want to commit to whatevs? Whining about your life. You know, I'm sorry.
Okay, so since you got so many friends who are doing it, then I would say maybe you want to start your team right now. I mean, you're still doing your mantras. You know, say to these people, hey, look, I spoke to Clint, and he suggested that that we all meet on a conference call or in person once a week to talk about the whole process. And I'm happy to guide you because, the more you talk about your experiences, the more you're going to gain in terms of understanding and the nuances of it all and what you did right and what you did wrong. And you know what I mean? And the sooner you step up into leadership, the better. So get all these people together and put together a meeting, either in person or via conference calls, which sometimes are easier. But since everybody lives in LA, put it together and let me know when it is, and maybe I'll come by. Okay? And we could just all talk about exactly what needs to happen so that everybody gets the success. That's really important. Everybody needs to really understand that this does work, and they need to grasp it and put it on to themselves. There's so much to talk about. I especially want to talk about the visualization part. Did you do the visualization where you visualize your celebration or having the money? Did you do any of that?
The biggest thing that I did was when I was saying the second one, it's now August 10, 2012, yeah. I could feel it in my body. And I could visualize me going to my post box and pulling the check out. But I've been working on doing more visualization because I'm one of those people that ask, it just comes. So I haven't done a lot of visualizations. With this, I try to sit, once a day and really visualize it. But I was more what my life would be like when I had it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So yes, that's kind of where my visualization is. But I'm working on the visualization because when I feel it in my body, it's such an awesome feeling. Like I was like, oh, and just recently once I signed the contract, I was like, all I could visualize is going to the, my post box, grabbing the check, taking a picture of that and being like, oh my God, like really having that moment. And my mom and sister are coming next week. And like, I don't know, like something in that is like, I feel like the check is going to come within that week when they're here. So we could be like, and we could dance around and go have a glass of champagne and eat sushi and da-da-da-da-da. So I think that it was more, I think, internalizing it through the verbal. Because when you say it out loud, it's like, a lot of times people say stuff inside, but the minute you speak it, it becomes true. And that's why I found worked the most. The moment those words, like some days I would, like when I first started, I would say, I'm kind of like, oh, I wonder if anybody can hear me doing this weird mantra. And then I was like, I deserve to be earning. Like I became like this person that's, oh my God, I deserve to be earning. And even like right before I went to my agent's office, I was like, I deserve this. I have worked so hard. I have done so much. I really do deserve this. And this is before I knew what was going to happen. I totally thought I was getting fired. I know. Yeah. So the visualization has come because like when you really see this happen, when you really see it work, you're just mesmerized. Like literally my jaw was agape all weekend because I was like, I can't say anything till Monday. So I was just like, you know what I mean? I can't believe it. Like I kept saying, like my agent was like, I can't believe this. Like it's never happened this easy. I was like, I already know that check will be in my mailbox for August 10, 2012. Like I already know it. Like I don't even doubt it. Like you know how you have sometimes, oh, what if it doesn't go? I don't have a minute of that.
Do you have what kind of phone did you get?
I got a 4S.
A 4S?
iPhone 4S.
Okay, awesome. So when you do go to that mailbox and you do pull that check out, you shoot a video of that check and you shoot a video of yourself and you say, it is now whatever date it is, right? And here is my freaking check, okay? And you show the check. Yes! All right. And I'll look forward to adding that video onto this video. We could go on and on forever. My special guest has been Kimleigh Smith. It's been the greatest pleasure, to have this video with you. I got to wrap it up only because people don't have infinite attention spans, and
My question: are we airing this before the check comes? Are we trusting that?
Oh, I'm sending this out to my whole team right now. You know what I mean? All the people who are doubling their income in this program right now, they're going to see this video before our Thursday night meeting. And, as soon as you get that check, you're going to be a special guest speaker on our weekly call. How's that sound?
Sounds awesome. I cannot believe you took the time to come speak with me. Thank you for just having the insight to put this book together, because it's changing people's lives. You know what I'm saying? And I would have never thought to pick this book up ever. Ever. It fell into my lap in this gorgeous bag that you put in when you only put in 5. So I just know that this is my gift, and I cannot thank you enough. I'm very, very grateful to have crossed paths with you, and forward to more inspiration.
Thank you so much. I got tears in my eyes. I'm so blessed to have had my work get into the hands of a person who actually did something with it. There's so few out there, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
And I'll let you know when our group starts.
All right, awesome.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. Nothing but love.
Same right here, right back to you. Thanks, Kimleigh.
Bye, honey.
Hey, it is Kimleigh Smith, the income doubler success story. Oh my god, Clint, you totally rock. I just want to tell you that I was supposed to only get $2,000 to double my income, and I 6 times it or something like that. I don't even know. I actually got $60,500 literally in less than 90 days. I tell you, this thing worked beyond belief. Like, I am going out of my mind. Like, I'm so excited. And I'm going to try to be really calm about this because I just recently picked up the check. My due date was August 10, 2012. And today is August what? August 6th. Thank you very much. I got it. So, as you can see, here's the envelope. It's not even open. I was waiting to do this with you guys. I'm so psyched. So, here we go. Okay. Are you guys ready? Here it is. The check! The check! Oh my god. It's $40,011.60. Oh my god. Do you understand what this means? I get to do everything that I put on this earth to do. I'm so excited. So anyway, I just want to tell you, the check is here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm so excited. Thank you, Clint. Thank you, Clint. Thank you, Clint. Oh my god. Thank you, universe. Thank you, everybody, for your love and support. I'm just saying, this is a